Somebody asked, what kind of oils should you be using in your spell jars? First off, I want to say that that's a really great question. You can use pretty much any oil that you need to, but all energies and all items that you have within your spell work carry an energy. So make sure that you're cleansing. The energies that I usually like to work with, if I have the money, I love to use an extra virgin olive oil. If I'm using a spell jar, I like to put it down into a dark place because let's say if I'm making like a conjure oil, then I want to keep it good for as long as I possibly can make it. So like a dark bottle with like extra virgin olive oil or grapeseed oil. I even put sometimes some castor oil. But a lot of the times people, they also can just use like vegetable oil or canola oil. I don't internally like to use those just because I don't think that those are super good for your health. But if they're available and that's something that you need, or like it's like a combination, I'll use those on my skin. I don't mind. But that's definitely one of the options. Now, let me tell you about what the energies bring, okay? So whenever you're using extra virgin olive oil, that's going to be like protection, blessing, peace, wisdom. It's also great for if you're using like any kind of ancestral workings, and it brings like a calm strength. It's a really great protection oil to use as like a carrier. When you have canola oil, that's perfect for if you're needing something that has to do with like flexibility, everyday flow, if you need it for any kind of like survival situation, blending, and like neutral energies. Vegetable oil is the one that I see 99% of people use, which is amazing because it does work. That is for energies that are for like everything, but it also like really is beneficial for like collective work, collective energies, diffusing of situations. And it's basically just like a general purpose vibration oil. Grapeseed oil is great for if you're using it for like refining things. It's great for like really light work, subtle energies that you're trying to use. It's also great for purification and for protection. And it really puts in for like a emotional harmony. Like it brings in a lot of emotional harmony if you're using that oil. Then next we're going to talk about is castor oil. Castor oil is amazing for like deep healing and unblocking. Sometimes you can take a castor oil and mix it with another oil because castor oil is like very thick. It's also kind of expensive. It's great for workings with like ancestral release. So like working with like ancestors, your ancestors and things of that sort. It's a very intense oil. You also can use it for like internal connection and healing, but it's like the energy that gets things flowing. So if you want to use castor oil, it's like a blockage removal. So it would be something, let's say that you need to like do like a road opener or something like that. If you need to use like a carrier oil, I would definitely use a little bit of castor oil, maybe mixed in with some extra virgin olive oil. If you want to make the, let's say for an example, make the castor oil not be as intense, you can pair it with a grapeseed oil because again, that's a neutral kind of energy there. So it just depends on how you want to kind of like combine these, but literally the oils alone can bring an energy into your practice. The oils that are going to amplify any type of your manifestations are going to be extra virgin olive oil, castor oil, and the grapeseed oil. For like a grounding energy and grounding the energy around you, that's when you use the vegetable oil or the canola oil. So if you want things to happen, you're going to use olive or grapeseed oil. If you want things to remain stable, you're going to use canola oil. If you want deep change, that's when you're going to be bringing in castor oil. And if you want to neutralize things, that's when we're doing vegetable oil. So you can take any of these oils, you can combine them too if you want to, and then you can add your herbs or other energies with your manifestation. But be sure to know that always cleanse your oils, even with anything. So yeah, cleanse, add your other energies to them, but when selecting an oil, that's just as important as selecting the herbs to put inside of your jars, your conjure oils, your protection oils, anything like the anointing oils, all of that. The oil that you select does have a purpose. I hope this gave you some clarity. If you like this kind of content, follow for more. Thank you.